What's up, you guys? This is Jayden Young back with another video today. And in this video today, I know I'm in the car right now, but I just want to come out here and make a video. And I wanted to talk about, I feel like this right here, more than anything, it matters a lot. I mean, a lot of things matter. Let's be real. You know, on the self-improvement journey, you're going to go through a lot of things, but the one thing that obviously that always changes you, and that really what helps a person become a better person, and they constantly learn and improve from those mistakes. Let's say, you know, you were in a relationship in the past, and during that relationship, at the beginning, the stages, why the woman was attracted to you? Because you were doing things and you had a life and you were on your mission. You were on that grind, that day-to-day grind, putting in that work. But then once you get into that relationship, instead of focusing all on your hobbies, all the activities that what you truly enjoy doing, you focus all of your energy on that person, on that girl. And what is that automatically doing for a woman? Well, that's just automatically going to propel her away from you, because she came into your life wanting to have a good time, and she saw how awesome of a person you were and the life that you were living. But then after that, you throw all that away just to spend all of your time 24/7 with her. And then what happens? She ends up breaking up with you because you begin needy and desperate and all of these things like that. And you were not in that masculine frame. You didn't have that masculine energy about you anymore. And then she disrespected you and wasted your time from that point on. So basically, you know, you go through years of development and you understand that, dang, man, I really got to change, you know, because then you start having this repeated cycle of having bad relationships and things like that. But over time, you know, you finally have the realization, like, whoa, you know, I got to change something within myself. I got to go deep within myself and understand what is the problem with me and how I can improve this. And then what I'm basically talking about right now is having a growth mindset. I feel like, you know, for anybody to be successful, you need to have a growth mindset, because understand that success, especially if you're on that journey, your mission, those dreams that you're trying to chase, you have to understand that too, that it's not obviously going to happen overnight. You may be lucky, and some people may have happened overnight. But all I'm saying is that, you know, when you make a ton of mistakes in life, and we all make mistakes each and every day, we learn from those mistakes. And that's why they say failure is a beautiful thing. Failure is better than succeeding, because when you fail, you learn more. That's so true, because, you know, from certain things I've learned from when I was younger and the mistakes I made, especially with girls who I've talked to, that same thing happened with me. Just a repeated cycle of things that I was doing, and I didn't know that I was doing wrong until I began to learn about things, female nature, and learning more about myself, most importantly, and developing myself into becoming a better person. That's when I truly understood that you need to have a growth mindset at all costs, because, you know, in life, things happen, and we go through things, stressful times in life, and life is going to kick our ass sometimes. But you have to understand that you will pull through. You will pull through, especially if you have that mentality of that I'm not going to stop at all. I'm going to keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. That's the same thing you have to have when you have a growth mindset and when you make mistakes from your past. Because, as I said before, when failure is more important than anything else. Failure, that's how you truly live as a person, to be honest. When you fail, it's like, a good example of that could be Mike Tyson. I think I've resembled this topic before in the past. But Mike Tyson, obviously, you know, he was in the prime of his career, and he was on top of the world. He was one of the most, you know, most scariest men in the entire world. This man, he had that masculine frame. He had everything. And he still does to this day, as we see now. But obviously, he made some mistakes during that way, and he was on drugs and all these things that were happening in his life. But he came out of it a better person. You know, it took time, but he became a totally different person for a while. And he's a better man today because he talks about these things, about, you know, why failure is more important than anything else in life, because it is. And then when you learn from those mistakes, what are you doing? You're developing that growth mindset that you're building over time from each and every situation that you go through in life. Because, you know, for me personally, like I said, I'm 18. I still haven't truly gone through other things in life. You know, I'm going through certain things, you know, on a day-to-day basis, with things that's happened in the past or something like that. But all those things help you become a better person. It makes you become who you are today. That's why failure, it defines you as a person, because it makes you better, especially if you become better. Because some people, they don't take that same route. Some people, they basically, that was Bluetooth. They continue that same cycle over and over and over again, and then they grow old, and then they finally realize the mistake that they made, and it's too late. You know, that's why it's important to not only to learn from your mistakes, but learn from other people's mistakes along the way. Because you hear all the time about some certain successful people, and then after that they go broke and you never hear from them again. There's so many things out there about people that have made a lot of mistakes. And listen to, you know, elderly people a lot too, bro. Because my grandpa, he talks to me all the time about life, and he talks to me about things that he went through in his life. Because why is he telling me this? Because he doesn't want me to go through that same cycle. That's why you should become wiser as a person. Because, you know, he said, I mean, you're gonna run through these things in your life, and one of those things already have happened to me in my life. And what I'm just trying to say is that you should just learn from other people's mistakes and learn from your own mistakes that you make. That's the most important thing of all. And that's how you develop that growth mindset over time. You know, this comes to your finances, with women, with your personal life, family, anything in your life. You should always have that growth mindset of that there's always better. You know, there can always be a better outcome. There can always be something better. Use more logic, especially in situations like this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every week, man. This was a really good video today. Dang. Peace.